not streamed in a while. I think it would have been since... I don't even want... I think it was like since February. You guys can have a bit more game audio. Alright. Right, I can't miss something. Fire Emblem Sacred Stones is my favorite Fire Emblem, and I want to Ironman it. I technically did an Ironman with a similar concept like over a year ago, but I've long since lost the file for that, so we are restarting. But it's Sacred Stones. It doesn't matter which state I'm going to be in. It's not a difficult video game. What does the title mean? Welcome to the stream, Mangu, and I see that for some reason my chat isn't popping up, or am I just blind? To answer your question, though, it means I'm going to be drinking alcohol and playing a strategy game. I can press start to skip the intro. Yeah, I am not really playing this for story. Because I know it. Night Castle. Mercy. Beach, guards forces. What else can we do? Are you men lay down their arms? Wearing your bracelet. Cool. And off they go. Must survive. And that is the only screen time he gets. General Seth. And wyverns. That bearded man is so real for what he's saying. I can't read, but I wouldn't have cared anyway. Okay, stream chat is working. Good know. Here's a corpse who does not know he is dead. And then they run off. John Fuel, Senator Man at the castle, your reason still alive, I'm going to. Alright. Yeah, I've played enough of this game. Rapier! First and foremost, fast. 3. Why am I even checking stats? It's a fun game of doing this. It's the first map. There's like nothing to it. Feed Erica kills. She is gonna need them because I am not doing Erica route. And if you don't train Erica on Ephraim route, the chapter where they regroup is mildly annoying. Then I'm probably just gonna pair Seth and Erica for convenience's sake. Good crit. That is true. All that's left is their leader. Now I have a controller for use right now, which is great, because playing this on controller is significantly better. Though the reason I'm not attacking in player phase is because if I attack in player phase and I get hit, I can die because I'll get hit again. Because that's math. That is not a good level up. Off to a good start, Erica. I love all these random nameless bosses that don't even do anything in these games. Alright, friends and Gilliam. Armor Knights are great because they take very little damage from things. Now, but for those who are Erica, you can level up anything. You can level up the left half of the stats. She's got what? HP, luck, defense, res. No skill, no speed. This is gonna be a rough playthrough. I've heard Franz is pretty good. I don't really think I've actually used Franz much. In really any of my playthroughs. That's also because most of the time in my playthroughs I mess around and use like Ford, who is a unit of all time. Let Erica deal with those and do this. Are you in range with a soldier? See, that's a good level up. Can't you do that, Erica? Yeah, you are. Still doubles with an Iron Lance. What's this con? That is a great question. 9. You do not get way down. Interesting. Can you double? You can. Interesting. Alright. Erica, level up a useful stat, please. That would be great. I think Seth is going to just delete one of them. Yep. Farewell, this random unit. Yep, that is Seth. I'm just going to do this because boss kills give experience to Seth. I mean, it's not like he needs more stats, but might as well level him. And then next turn I can seize by using the power of rescue dropping. God, I love old Fire Emblem games. This cannot be I. You have fallen. Ta-da! And we're done. I'm surprised there's like no guidance chapters in this game. So one thing I'm kind of sad about. Well, I guess it's not really just guidance chapters, but it's like there's Tower of Volney and whatnot, but who does those? Ah yes, Ephraim is currently causing all of the problems to the enemies. We've acquired Molder the Boulder. Oh cool, money. Alright, I don't think I actually explained what an Ironman was. So an Ironman is effectively you play every single map without resetting. So like whenever like a unit or like something important dies, you can reset maps normally. That's what most people do. Ironman is you just don't reset, and if you get a game over condition, you delete the run. Dang. Where you get to learn about rescue dropping. There we go. He's stealing all my experience. He has vulneraries? Did not know that, honestly. Alright, we have Ross. Red gem you can just sell. Yeah, I don't think Vanessa actually does too much on this map besides that. Yeah, given the map is... not really conductive to Vanessa's existence. I should rescue Garcia. Now that I think about it. Do I talk to you with Ross or... okay. That'll be fine. I want to grab the village still. Jesus. Erica, why are you such a bad unit sometimes? She has not leveled up strength or speed, which is wild. Because strength screwed Erica I am completely used to at this point. Speed screwed Erica is something new. What is fun about playing a lot of these older games is I will recognize a lot of the maps from like Fire Emblem Heroes, because they use maps from that. Alright, Ross, get poking. Yeah, I have to pay a little bit of attention when it comes to Vanessa because arrows will delete her. Honestly, I'm pretty surprised that hit. You don't get an archer until the next chapter, I believe, so... Pure water. This is Seth. He is one of the major reasons why this game is brain dead easy at times. Yeah, I'll use Ross. Ross can be pretty good. Makes a great pirate. Good level, Franz. I think this is the safe tile. Yep. Good job, Erica. The Ross doves seem fun to train. I think the only trainee I've used in an actual playthrough is Amelia, surprisingly enough. Mostly because I hear that she's the worst in the game. Although there's no shot he gets doubled. Nice. Does anyone not kill? Actually, I still need to sell the red gem. Might as well do that. Trade with you. Who was the red gem? Oh, Franz. Okay, well, that's not happening in this map then. Yeah, it's probably not that important anyway. Yes. Yes. I think here that's actually worth grabbing. Giving us a priest is just Mulder is just incredible. This game's great. Sorry, the Great Garcia. I'm surprised Garcia's not in Heroes yet. Like, just seeing some characters, like, Mulder not being in Heroes is interesting, but stuff like Ross is in the game, but Garcia isn't. So let's see if we have to talk with Nami. Alright, time to get poking. Eight con already. Damn. We're gonna advance up. I'll break that wall in a moment. Mostly just to open up the area a bit more. Yep. And we have Colm. The one thief in this game. I mean, we have Renok later as a rogue, but if Colm dies, I am without a thief for a long while. But that'll be future me's problem. I also don't think there's many items that enemies have they can steal in this game. much damage do you do? 15. That number's higher than 15. Break the wall. Using Clone will be fun. I don't know how many of these units I'm actually going to try to use. I'll try to train the trainee units. Amelia will probably die. Ewan will probably die. Ross will probably be fine just because he joins in these, like, earlier areas that the enemies don't threaten his entire existence on. As he just misses some very easy hit. After a great start. Also, Erica still has yet to level anything but any strength or speed. Dorky. Also, does Colm really not double these guys? It's so bad. Die. How does Coleman not double these guys? It's 10. Damn. Did not expect brigands to be so fast. Alright, back to poking. And no, I'm not dumb enough to just leave him in range of 2 enemies. I don't think anyone has the door key that's nearby. Yeah, just send time to pick it up. There we go. So Ross have it. Well, I guess. Did not mean to do that. Alright, it's have to not full. You guys have like takes no time to support. Yeah, sure. I think they start with like just such a high base support. I mean, I'll take it. Supports are strong. Also, it is so nice how quickly you gain levels. Boost experience is great. That level is not great. And Iron Sword. Oh, I never opened the middle chest. Alright, that should conclude poking. Chest key. We'll probably just leave it like this. I'm going to use the FE7, because I was trying to, like, mess around with, like, Merlinus and whatnot, but no, you just get a supply for free. Because why not? Sure. Go for it. God, everything is so fast. And die. I'll just get the archer out here with Gillian. And I'm going to begin breaking the wall. Honestly, Great Knight Gillian does not sound like the worst idea in the world. Yeah, whatever, second turn. It's not like I have to play this game particularly fast. I'm just gonna lower this slightly again. Bro, it's so crazy. There, now you can actually see a bit more of my existence besides, like, my neck. Stealing my vulnerary, what a loser. You know what, I have great ideas here. I am very aware of how screwed she was if I missed that. That is the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do. Level speed, please. God damn it, Colm. Alright, so we're gonna go around that mess of an area right now and figure out how I'm getting my red gem back later. I think the answer is I'm not. Off to a great start. Yeah, just... You know what? I believe in you, Ross. Damn. So, with this chapter, I gambled with Vanessa's life and got my red gem stolen. This is a great idea. There we go. Alright, we can go there. Yeah, if Vanessa missed that 71, she was dead. Erica does double these. Good job, Ross. I cannot this map, but the next one I should be able to get him to promote. I will take speed. You know what? I believe in you, Vanessa. I believe in you a lot less after seeing that. Alright, I got rid of all of your weapons. Alright. So the thief couldn't steal anything from Calm anymore. Kinda forgot I did that. I just really like the GBA style Fire Emblem games. They're so fun. I would like Franz to have the ability to attack again. Let's go. We can actually kill things. Alright. You can just fly over those? Interesting. Not like I ever see anyone do it or anything like that, but apparently you can. And this is a javelin. That was really nice, actually. Alright. do not double. Interesting. I was gonna say, it's funny how they have hit rates on staves, but I was gonna say that. But then I remembered that stuff like Silence, Berserk, Sleep exists. It's like, alright, that's why they have hits rates on staves. Stab. Alright, what weapon do you have? You are currently equipped with a steel axe. Interesting. So you currently have a steel axe. So, fun fact about these games. Unless you are in the attack range of an enemy, they will not switch weapons. So if I attack him with a hatchet outside his range, then rescue, and in turn, you'll still have the steel axe equipped. We're getting Ross to level 10. Oh, cool support. What affinity do these anima lights? I checked that as if I've actually memorized the table for what that means, and I have no idea. Farming supports is great. Even though that is not the intention with this, it is specifically to get Ross to 10. He does have crit on him now, which... that'd be hype, but doubt it. Yeah, Thrones giving an infinite supply of healing is always such a great thing to add to games. Strength and speed. This is absolutely not the way you're supposed to do this, but it works. Alright, these two are both fire, which is nice because that gives crit. That one I did look up and remember, because I paired Dart and Rebecca in my FE7, or my Hector hard mode run that I was doing recently, and they are... I have seen 80% crit on Dart, which is insane. Something tells me Ross might end up similar to that. Well, not if he keeps missing all the time, but... The training units in these games are very funny. Because unlike every other character which has 2 final promotions, they have technically 4. But for this playthrough, I only have access to 3 of them. And the only one I actually consider doing a super trainee would be Ewan, because all 3 magic types is funny. I think that is my favorite one, is just having all 3 magic types on Ewan. I'm pretty sure you can only get 1 support per map, but might be wrong in that. I might wait a few turns just so I can get Ross to level 10, but give the boss kill to someone else. Probably just Seth, because Seth actually has growth rates. Yeah, so you need to wait 1 turn. That's fine. Just hit end turn, and then progress 1 turn, hit with Ross, get him to level 10, and then kill with anyone. Or Ross will just miss. Good job. There we go. Level 10 Ross. Good level. And then just stabby. I think Seth's boss kills is always pretty good, because I was gonna say it's decent gross. That does not prove it at all. Ancient Horrors. Alright, who's ready for... I'm trying to remember, is this the chapter I'm thinking of? Is this the one with Fog of War? No, it's the next chapter. Okay. Pirate time. Yo ho ho. Who do I not really care much about? You know, I'll run with these guys. I'll leave Namie and... Like I said, I've just used Namie way too much in playthroughs. Namie and Calm. I'll try doing something different. Trade. Alright, how does the pirate work so far? Yeah, sure. We send it. I'll try working in Vanessa. Alright, I will definitely be working on Vanessa. This can kill it. Odds were not great, but it could have killed. Oh, Iron Axe. Well, there's the one for the one I just traded. And that village is loot. Alright, Ross is a pirate is yeah. Alright. I guess that's what happens if you get 10 levels on a map that you should not have just grinded 10 levels on. Alright, strength or speed by chance? Okay, both of them, good level. And we're getting moguls. I don't think I need to be too worried about moguls. We're gonna stab you. I love unnecessary crits. They're great. And then just bonk. Do you have more stats than your father at this point? Yes. I don't know. One of the issues I know I have when playing these games is I play Fire Emblem games very aggressively, which means I'm gonna end up killing a lot of units on accident. Like, I'll still do all the fun things like sit around attacking for multiple turns in a row, but I don't like not doing things on maps, so I usually just will full send a lot. Gotta give Garcia some experience as well. Alright, I don't want to put someone there. That doesn't one-shot it? Bruh. Be stronger, Gilliam. Everyone's on full HP. I can't do anything. Mulder can't get experience. Nobody's getting hit. There we go. You go for Ross. Interesting maneuver. Not a great level. Garcia's not bad though. Do you both hit there? No, just you. We're just actually gonna wait at the village. That works. I don't really know who I want to use long term. I think it's mostly going to depend on who accidentally dies from me not paying attention. Six, seven. I'm just gonna do this one just so Erica does not have a chance to die. I'd rather not game over in the first, like, 5 chapters of the game. That'd be nice. I don't know, my issue with Arturus is just, it's mostly just, he's not Lucius. Did that one just end its turn just in front of us? So that is a very interesting strategy. Gilliam level. Alright. That is a Gilliam level. I am glad attack was at the top and not visit, because I wasn't really paying attention when I menued that. not as great as a level as last time. More speed. I mean, it's not like our first level, which was just bulk stats. Mulder level. Speed. I don't know if it's the next chapter or the one after where we get Joshua and Natasha, but they exist. Now, Franz is pretty good though. More scale. I should have given you a hand axe. Sure, go off, Garcia. Never mind. Axes in Fire Emblem will always be axes, I suppose. Yeah, I should probably pick up a sword or something for Erica or something, but eh. I'll just keep stabbing things with the rapier until it breaks. I also just love the sprites in the GBA Fire Emblem games. Alright, Garcia, you still have stats to gain. Alright, do you move? Let's find out if you move. I should not. No, I can stand there with Erica. Fine. Yeah, sure. Looks pretty good. She's fun to use. That works. It's not like I'm using either of them that much this chapter anyway. Alright, looks like Seth experience to me. Stab. This is why we give the boss kills to Seth, because if everything's getting a level, why not give it to the unit? Oh my god, he is now bulkier. Give it to the unit that gets more stats based on his high stats. Alright, I think this is the one with Joshua and Natasha. Yep. No. No, I can just not use you. Do I want to use loot? I do. And I suppose I don't need 2 healers this map. So sure, you'll let me come along. We'll send Gillian through there with Vanessa. See what happens. Sword. Grab this. Draco Shield. Do I want the Draco Shield on anyway? Yeah, this is just a route map. This only looks like a significant amount of flyers, so it mildly concerns, or threatens Vanessa. Alright, go off Garcia. Pretty good. Throw those through there. Stab. Because I know a lot of maps you want to move generally quicker through because of all sorts of random drops or villages or stuff that thieves can destroy. It's just generally more useful to run through them quickly. I did not mean to use men there, I meant to use heal. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, Garcia, good start. Should I switch to the iron sword before I break the rapier? was going to take a while, but we're going to throw Ross at the enemy because I want to get through this a bit quicker. Aren't you a threat? I think so. Do I want to play my favorite gambling game called, does the enemy target the thing they have to talk to recruit? How much damage you deal? 17 minus. Yeah, you live. Alright, go off Garcia. Alright, goodbye Garcia. One down. Good job, Franz. Ah, well. There goes loot. Good start. Alright. Good start. That's all I can really say to that. Alright, Seth, you're gonna have to kind of do your work. Why are you all so fast? Alright, let's see. Does Joshua target Natasha? More speed. Yeah, you're fine. Start throwing javelins. Ow. And there goes Ross. Did not realize he was in range. Alright, off to a great start, I see. Damn, Ross was gonna be pretty good, though. Alright. Welcome to the team, Joshua. Right after murdering one of my companions in cold blood. I'd really not give Gilliam a javelin. Armor's Lair. Alright, we have Joshua. Well, Lut's dead. None of this is actually that important to me. Can't believe I got to give Gilliam a javelin. Eh, whatever. Stab. Secret book. Originally, I was thinking of giving that to... is it Ross? But, I don't think I need to give it to Ross anymore. Strangely enough. Damn, no crit. And soldier is down. Yep. Cool. Do I want to train Natasha? Because the one benefit Natasha has over Boulder is, or Mulder the Boulder is, the support with Joshua. I also haven't really memorized who supports with who in this game, so... I'm just doing Seth Erica because it's just a good one to have. Heal stays. I also never remember what's in that house up there. There we go. There's a crit animation. Good job, Joshua. You tried your best there. Alright, Franz. Show him how to level up. That's not much better. I meant to kill with Joshua, but that works as well. And no double. That does double though. Not that it actually matters that much. I'll grab the village with someone later. Some lands. There we go. I want to go to the shop for their iron sword. What is it? Defeat boss? Okay. Yeah, that's what it works. I'm just gonna kill the boss with Seth. Because it's just the correct answer. Honestly, strength, skill, and speed. Good level, Erica. Armor's layer. Yeah, that works. Wait, I meant to go buy things from the shop. Guess I'm not doing that anymore. I also didn't grab. Oh my god, Seth. I also didn't grab that village. Yep. Alright, we spawn with 45 uses of Regin Leaf. How many are we gonna end with? God, this chapter's fun. You spawn with 45, and I am going to burn through a lot of them. Stab. Alright, Ephraim. There we go. Such a good unit. I mean, we surrounded an archer. I don't care too much that I missed. I mean, sure, getting in range of the shaman isn't great, but meh. stabby. You don't have to play too fast on this map. It's not like anything particularly bad happens if I do. And sword. I don't need to use an elixir. I mean, you have like a limited amount of vulner areas, but that's fine. Stab. Ephraim is just such a good unit. It's great. I usually try to feed as much of the experience to Ephraim as I can, because Ephraim is a good investment. Nah, I don't care. He's got 4 men and 45 uses of Regin. Oh my god, Ephraim. Yeet. Killer Lance and another elixir. I mean, I don't think Kyle and Ford are particularly bad. It's just that they're in the same game with Seth. First thing I thought this Axe Fighter was going for Orson. I was gonna say, that sounds like a terrible idea. But nah. He went for Kyle, just did a strange path thing. Right here, yeah. if you use the javelin. Your Lagan's rank really isn't high enough to use a javelin yet? Damn. Yeah, this'll work. He's just so good. One of the reasons why I love Ephraim route so much is just because Ephraim is so fun to use. Like, 36 damage. Stabby. Stabby. Yep. Ephraim is a good unit. He has a 2. We keep moving forward. It just works too well. My usual strategy for this map does not change. Which, as always, is feed pretty much all the experience on this map into Ephraim. Because if it's not broke, don't fix it. Stabby. Like, how often Fire Emblem games do you see the Lord in their starting chapter solo almost the entire thing? Like, that in itself is insane. Like, I only use those 3 as just extra inventory slots. In all honesty, that's really all they are. Okay. Goodbye. Oh no, cramped corridors. I have a javelin. It's not as good, but still. He is getting bulkier. Alright, no one else. Where's that heading up to? There. Right. Yeah. Just in line with that. I mean, I still believe in the weapon triangle, but this map is a goddamn joke. For a split second, I thought, oh yeah, maybe Alfred will miss one of the javelin throws to allow someone else to get a kill. No. He just works too well. And we keep going. Oh, you still have the wrong weapon equipped. It's fine. We send it. I remember I was like talking with someone about like Sacred Stones because they did their first playthrough. They were like, well, if I have to like babysit, like, because I was saying like, oh yeah, like, I usually just do F route. We're like, well, if I have to like deal with the Lord being bad in both routes, I might as well just do the one I prefer. And we're like, bro, what do you mean the Lord being bad? Ephraim solos his starting chapter. Bro is just always good. There we go. More stats. How much do you take from this guy? 3. Just make sure I'm out of range of you. Alright. Everything on this part of the map's dying. Whee! God, I love Ephraim so much. He is so fun in this game. Like, this game is so easy. And I know Ephraim's probably part of the problem, but he's just so fun to use. It reminds me of Altum in a way, where he's just basically the Jagan unit, but just at the same time, he's the Lord, and he has gross out the wazoo. They have a Killer Lance as well. feed him all of the kills. Yep, level 11 Lord. Like, it's just so easy to just give him all the kills. I'll play a little bit nice for the last two and give him to like Lance and Highland Ford. But still. Ephraim is ridiculous. Speed. Like, then you see those level ups after all of Ephraim's, like, cool. Yeah, sure, I'll use a singular elixir for this. If I just use Ephraim, I wouldn't have to, but meh. Alright, go off forward. And we got another elixir. Actually, Kyle might just double and kill this thing. Yeah. Yep, last unit. Dang, why would anyone empty out Orson's inventory? Do you think you can really beat me with those numbers? Bro, I brought an Ephraim. Which, quite frankly, is all I need. Because this unit is just so stupid. I want to see a Ford level. And then after this, I'll just stab with Ephraim. Cool. Ford level. Honestly, pretty good. Honestly, I'll let Ford get the boss kill. That was a great level. Missing all these isn't... Okay, never mind. There he goes. Yeah, this unit is okay at all. Murders an entire castle, leaves. go to just Joshua. The issue is, I think the village that I missed had the torch. Alright, I guess we're feeling everyone besides Natasha. I'm not saying much, but what I am saying is that if someone else dies, I am full. I have completed my recruitment slots and made it so I can't really recruit anyone else, but not sure if that's particularly a good thing. Alright, you have the javelin. Cool. Mulder, Namie, and Joshua. Alright. This map is usually where I end up killing everything with Seth. Just because it works too well. I'm trying something a bit different by moving more units forward. We shall see how this backfires. Yeah, I'll have to heal Calm because that is not a lot of HP. Thankfully, all he's in range of is just all of the enemies. By that I mean I cannot heal Calm. I'm going to attack you with an Iron Lance, and then probably just kill you with Vanessa. The Armor Knight should just go for Namie. Doesn't really have a reason not to. Or Mulder, because, whoops. far this is going fine. Get another Gilling level pretty soon. Though, it looks like I'm using Artur for a while because he's my only mage, up until I get, like, Soleil or something. Or Ewan, I think, is next. There are so many enemies, and I did not get the torch. Stab. Yeah, for some reason, just generic soldiers are just so weak. Artur, you are going to be the one to give me magic damage that I very much need. God, everyone's so low. I will drop just you. Javelin for 1-2 range. I think this keeping the steel lance is probably the better play, but yeah, it's fine. I can just do this. That's annoying. You get doubled. Nice hit rate, idiot. Iron axe. If only I had someone who could use axes. That would be crazy, though. That'd be such a strange thing. Well, shit. There goes our thief. Alright, plan B. I know where the boss spawns. Here's a javelin. Seth, do your thing. Everyone else is instructed to simply survive. Backup strats. Good level up, though. $30 HP? God damn. And I'm just gonna get as much damage as I can with who I can. He's on a peak, so he should be fine. And Troubadour exists. Solid level. I will take more speed any day of the week. It would help to actually keep track of our HPs. Antitoxin? Well, I'm beginning to see why they give you one of those. Alright, Seth, do your thing. Go to the boss and kill it. God, that hits hard. Oh no. Goodbye, rapier. Hopefully I have enough javelin uses for this. Alright, never mind. This run's over. Well, that was a great first attempt at this game. I have, learned nothing besides probably don't drink and play Fire Emblem. I mean, I'm going to try this again later, but that's really all I got for this stream. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys all whenever I stream again. Hopefully not 6 months from now.